You know, one of the best adventure stories and a topic of debate surrounding the origins of the Mojito cocktail can be traced back to 1586, when the English explorer, privateer, and slave trader Sir Francis Drake was pillaging Spanish settlements in the Caribbean. The English called him a hero, but to the Spanish, he was nothing more than a low-down, treacherous pirate. Like many classic cocktails, the Mojito's history is unclear and largely unconfirmed. But in 1586, Sir Francis Drake dropped anchor off the Cuban shore with a plan to capture the Aztec gold stored in the city's royal treasury. Well, Havana was well prepared for the attack, but everyone was surprised when, after several days of waiting, Captain Drake sailed away from the richest port in the West Indies after firing only a few shots. You see, he was in desperate search of something else. A cure for himself and his crew who suffered from dysentery and scurvy. So the story goes, while anchored there, a landing party went ashore and made contact with local natives who showed them how to mix local medicinals into something that would help cure them. They returned to their ship bearing a remedy, a concoction of aguardiente de caña, a precursor to rum crafted from sugarcane. Let's make one. See what we get. All right. So, how much? How much did they use? I have no idea. They probably used a lot because they are sailors. Yeah. Okay. Mint, known for aiding digestion and stomach function, played a vital role. So we're just gonna throw the mint right in there like a sailor would, right? Ah, yeah, arr, arr. I should have my patch on, I don't know, man. Okay. Lime, rich in vitamin C, a popular scurvy cure at the time, was also included. Yeah, we'll throw a couple in there, right in there, why not? Yeah, throw them right in there, man. The bark from the Caribbean chuchuasi tree provided pain relief and even boosted the men's libido. Wait a minute. Think about that one. You got a ship full of sailors. So I don't have any chuchuasi bark, so I'll throw in some cinnamon bark instead, just for the thrill of it. Why not? Oh boy, look at this. I guess we need to mix all this in. And to make the medicine more palatable, they sweetened it with some cane sugar. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Medicine go down. Now, remember, there was no ice back then. Ice didn't make an appearance until the early 1800s. This drink would have been a really strong mix. Perfect for swashbuckling sailors. Arr, hang on. Arr, arr. All right, we're gonna mix all this in here. Oh boy. Whoa. Mint City. I think I need more aguardiente, I don't know. Boy. Actually, it's not bad.
Are you blind?
I've been blind for a long time. Yeah, that's what you get when you get older. Yeah, shit, man. Actually, it's not bad. It's got a little bite though, that's for sure. I'm not sure how much you'd have to drink to cure yourself of scurvy and dysentery. Anyway, Drake left Havana with its gold untouched, carrying with him a fortuitous elixir that warded off illness. His visit became a monumentous occasion, one deserving of immortalization in a drink. Hence the theory behind the Drake, or Drake cocktail, was born. So how did the Drake morph into the Mojito? El Drake stayed the same way until the mid-1800s. Then during that time, the Bacardi Rum Company created a spin on it, using rum instead of the traditional aguardiente, and promoted the cocktail in its early advertising campaigns. Still, others maintain that Americans brought the mint julep to Cuba, which led to the mojito being invented. As for the origins of the name mojito, that too is a little muddled. Some say it comes from mojar, a Spanish verb suggesting wetness. Others claim the cocktail was created by slaves brought to Cuba to labor in the sugarcane fields. They say it comes from the African word mojo, meaning to place a little spell due to the drink's perceived medicinal value. What we do know as a fact is that Ernest Hemingway enjoyed his mojitos in Havana at a legendary bar known as La Bodeguita del Medio. And urban legend attributes the creation of the first mojito there. There's even a framed handwritten note signed by Hemingway that still graces the walls of that bar, declaring, "My mojito in La Bodeguita, my daiquiri in El Floridita." Yeah. Now, there are a few ways to make a mojito. Whoa. It can be shaken, built, sweetened with simple syrup or granulated sugar, sometimes mixed with soda water and sometimes not. Served over crushed ice or cubes. Honestly, there's no wrong way to make a mojito. Unless you're, using fake lime juice, over muddling that mint, or topping it with lemon lime soda. You don't want to do that. Anyway, let's make a mojito. Like some of the Cuban bartenders do. Let's create a summertime classic. Over the years, I've always muddled the mint and simple syrup. But I've come to realize there's a better way, at least for my palate. Using granulated sugar and leaving the mint leaves relatively intact allows the maceration process to begin, drawing out more of the fresh mint flavor. As soon as you start stirring, the entire room fills with a delightful scent. You could muddle that mint, but you've got to be careful not to muddle the leaves too aggressively, as it draws out bitterness from the mint leaves. And you don't get the same potent aroma as you do when you stir it. Sometimes a subtle change in technique can completely transform a cocktail. I got a 12-ounce Collins glass here, chilled in my freezer. And we're going to start with sugar. This is cane sugar. Yeah, see? Cane sugar right here, right now. 2 teaspoons. Now, you could go less or more depending on your sweet tooth, right? We're going to follow that up with some mint. I have some wonderful mint here. And let's take a look at it here. Yeah, we got all kinds. Wow, what a smell. We're going to go for 8 to 10 to 12 nice mint leaves. We're just gonna throw those right in. We want the big ones, right? We want the big ones. We're looking for all the happy ones. What is that, about 4, 5, 6, 7? And if you got some young stems, that's okay too. There's 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Basically, fill up your glass full of mint, depending on how much mint you like, right? Yeah. And we're going to get in there, and we're going to start stirring this mint and dissolve some of that sugar. Oh my God, you can smell that, can't you? Now, some Cuban bartenders, they do it this way. Others will muddle And it's, I mean, I get, you know, if I was serving more than 2 people, I'd probably muddle, right? But I'm just making a one-off here. And this is the tedious method. Okay, so, wow, that is beautiful. We're gonna add some lime juice now. And I'm looking for like 3/4 of an ounce, 22.5 mil, right? Which is probably gonna take most of this lime. That's sweet. Yeah, we're just gonna get in there and stir some more. Still dissolving that sugar. And we're being very gentle with our mint leaves. Dissolving all that sugar and bringing that mint up and down the glass. It's a beautiful thing. This is a beautiful thing. I think we're in. Yeah, we're in. Okay, pop in some ice. There's a little small cubes here. A lot of times you'll see crushed ice or pebble ice being used. It's just, you know, it's good. I like it. All right. Now, I have Havana Club, 3-year-old, and I think it'll be perfect in this drink. It's from Cuba, right? Now, if you can't get this, you know, Bacardi is always a good choice, no question. We want 2 ounces. Or more, depending on how, more, depending on how strong you like it, right? We're going to get in there once again, give it a stir. Bringing up some of that mint. All I can smell is mint. Can you smell it, Aaron?
I can smell it.
Awesome. Minty. Okay. Now, to soda or not to soda? That is the question. I don't mind soda. You know, a lot of recipes, most recipes actually add the soda. Some recipes don't. But you don't want a lot. Like about an ounce or so, right? And we'll add a little bit more ice just to top her up. This is a summer refresher of refreshers. Give her one more stir, but this is good. Now it's time to garnish. Of course, we are going to garnish with maybe a couple pieces of mint here. Yeah, I like mint. I wonder what chocolate mint would be like in this. I bet you that would be kind of cool, actually. All right, we are going to give it a little slap, wake it up, pop her in our drink. Oh yeah, baby. And maybe a little lime wheel would be nice. Throw that right in our drink. There it is, a beautiful thing. Let's check out the mojito. But first, we need a straw, and I've got this wonderful little straw, perfect for a mojito. And so it's a silver straw, and it's got this little spoon on the end, which is awesome because you can take that mint and bring it up to the top. Oh yeah, so it's all, yeah, look at that, look at that, look at that. That's beautiful, that's beautiful. All right, and you can suck through it. Ha! Shall I dare say it, Aaron?
There are so many things you can dare say, Bruce. Which one are we talking about today?
It's refreshing!
A summer sipper?
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. It's minty, which is always welcoming. Now, you know, you don't have to use as much mint as I did. You can go on the lighter side by all means, but I like mint. I do. This is a classic for sure. It's light, it's vibrant, it's perky, right? Now, a lot of times when you visit Cuba, they actually use spearmint. I don't have access to spearmint here in Ontario. You could actually have a few of these on a hot summer day, but you gotta be careful because it doesn't taste boozy at all. This is a wonderful thing, and you should make one. Whatever version, you know, whether you choose to make it with simple syrup, whether you decide to shake it, stir it. Anyway, this is the way I like to make mine. Cheers. There was no ice back then. Ice didn't make an appearance until the early 1800s. This drink would have been, well, a really strong mix. Perfect for Sasquatches. Perfect for a Sasquatch. Arr! I got my mojito. And you should make a mojito, because if you don't, I make you walk the plank, you scallywag. So, you gotta hit the subscribe button and check some of these summertime cocktails out. Got it.